Welcome back to the KiteFoil World Series here in Gizzeria, Italy. Part of 5-act series around the world. Next one in Austria, then in Italy again in Cagliari in Sardinia, and then on the Canary Islands, Spain, down in Jandia, and then Maspalomas on Gran Canaria. Riders are getting ready for race number 7, Yellow Fleet. In the last race, Frenchman Benoit Gomez managed to pip the lead from Tony Vodisek, who was having a really good race until he had a small crash on one of his legs and gave a small advantage to Benoit. Let's see what's going to happen in this. Tactically, some riders have stayed on smaller kites or even switched down. Some have stayed on even 21 meter, 18 meter kites. It'll be very interesting to see how this plays out.
DR5, built to win.
In the last 2 races, a lot of riders went for port tack starts. Let's see what's going to happen this time. I see a lot more riders over on the other side near the pin end. They will be starting on port. Can they clear the fleet? Those guys had a massive advantage on the last race, so let's see what happens in race number 7. 10 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we have a crash. We have a tangle on the port tack fleet. Oh, 3 or 4 kites have gotten tangled. Ooh, that's not a clean start. That's quite a lot of tangles. Rest of the fleet looks like they've gotten away clean. But that's quite a few guys down from that port tacking group. Let's see that again. Let's starting. Boom. F1 kite going out, taking guy. Oh, getting launched up in the air by his tangled kite. Oh, man. Hope that, but it looks like everybody's safe. No one's been hit. No collisions. My God. All right. Here we go. Out front, Mario Calbucci surviving that tangle. Lost this. And slightly higher upwind, Tony Vodisek has survived that tangle too. But it looks like the 2 F1s from Benoit Gomez and from Connor Bainbridge did not survive that. They are in that tangle and they were swimming around. Let's see if they can manage to get untangled and get around. Maxime Nochet also surviving that tangle. 2 fly surfers. Martin Dolenk has survived. I don't see Florian Gruber. That'll be interesting to see. Here, there will be protests, but there will also be guys capitalizing on this happening, being able to get a nice result out of this, with quite a few of the top group involved in that tangle at the start line. It looks like quite a few of those riders from that tangle have managed to relaunch and get out of it. That's good to see. Only 2 or 3 kites still down in the water after that tangle at the start. The leaders have reached the headland. Theo Lostis going for his first tack. He's around clean. He's off. Tony going for his tack too. Has he managed to get in front of Theo? The rest of the fleet's going really close to the land, going for their tacks. But it looks like Tony Vodisek once again controlling the race, surviving that tangle, and now slight lead on the ley line ahead of Teolostis and one of the fly surfers, I would hazard to say, Martin Dolenk. We will see once they round that weather mark who those fly surfers are. Tony again in a nice comfortable lead, followed by Teolostis and either Martin Dolenk or possibly even Florian Gruber. We will see once they get around that mark and we get the committee telling us the numbers of those riders. But again, Tony looking like he's in a nice comfortable lead. But as we saw in the last race, any mistake can cost you. So let's see if Tony can have a clean race and get around the course and keep this bullet. Tony very much in control of this race at the moment. Let's see if he's actually managed to lay the line correctly, if he will make that mark, or he'll have to go for another tack. He did tack quite early. There we have the committee boat having an eye on people getting around, but looks like Tony made it easy up around the marks, clearing it nicely. If you're wondering what the second mark there is, we call it an offset mark. Sort of prevents the riders from cutting in on each other. Tony going for an early jibe. Let's see who is following behind him. So in second place, Florian Gruber. And in third place, number 96, again, Tony controlling this race with ease. Alessio Brasselli is in third place. The Italian racer doing extremely well on this race, capitalizing on that tangle at the start line. But again, a lot of those riders that were tangled have managed to untangle themselves and get back on the course. So they will be pushing through the fleet, trying to get the best result they can out of this. They're not just going to lay down and take it. Every point counts in the end. Remember, we're trying to qualify for Gold Fleet here, so they won't be willing to drop any points. They'll be getting right back up on the board and heading out. In the background, we had another tangle. Looks like a black ozone with one of the F1s at the marks. Be interesting to see who that is. Tony has jibed, opening up a pretty large lead. Florian jibing. Alessio has jibed. Behind him, Mario Calbucci. But Tony, massive lead. It looks almost 20 seconds ahead of the rest of the fleet. He could actually make a mistake now and he'd probably still win it. But let's not knock on wood that he doesn't make another mistake like he did in his last race. Excellent sailing. Fast, consistent from Tony Vodisek. But it looks to me actually that it is not Florian Gruber in second anymore. It looks like Martin has actually caught up. Tony coming in for second jibe. He's going to come around the gate and come in back towards the beach on port. Nice, easy rounding from Tony. No butt check, keeping the angle, full speed. Followed by the fly surfer from Florian Gruber. He's going out to sea. Alessio also going out to sea on starboard. Oh, crash at the mark from Martin. Mario heading back towards the beach together with Tony. Yep, the fleet is splitting. About 50-50 at the moment. Half going out, half coming back in on port. Maxime Nochet also heading out to sea. Everyone's going different tactics here. Let's see if it's going to be the port tackers or the ones heading out to sea on starboard who make it. Maxime has only done a short stint on starboard and is now attacked and is coming port also. Florian Gruber and Alessio, they are also tacked now, heading towards the headland. Just slightly higher. They are trying to get just a little bit over. Tony has gone. Always is a risk if you go straight in back towards the beach that you don't get enough distance on the headland before you're forced to tack by the beach, that you might not lay the marks properly. And you might go under the marks and have to tack one more time. You see Tony passing a downed black ozone pretty easily. It's always a thing with kites downed on the course. It's a bit of a risk. There's lines in the way. You do not want to get tangled up with a downed kite. All right, Tony will be heading into his tack in the next few seconds. But it looks like he's kept his lead pretty well. The fly surfers that went out starboard first around the gate, they looked like they didn't pay off for them. Tony's lead has only extended. Tony tacks. Clean. He's around. Back on closed hold. Heading up. The black ozone from Mario Calbucci. Tacking 2. Let's see if the fly surfers have managed to get over. Both fly surfers in synchronization. Florian Gruber and Alessio. They have tacked 2. They have made it ahead of that ozone. But Tony is gone. Tony is good 20 seconds ahead of his challengers. If he doesn't make a mistake, he should carry this home very easily. Looking around the back of the fleet, we still look like we've got Benoit Gomez and Connor still in the running. They're pushing through the middle of the fleet, trying to catch up. But this race has cost them. That tangle at the start has been painful and will cost them quite a few points. But we have enough races now for at least one discard, so it is not all too bad. Okay. Tony Vodisek reaching the weather mark, rounding the weather mark. Flawless sailing. Going again for his early jibe. Let's see who is around him. Okay, number 64, Teo de Ramecourt is in second place, followed by Mario Calbucci on the ozone. Let's see how this is going to end up. Here we go. I have Mario Calbucci in third. Teo de Ramecourt in second. And Tony Vodisek controlling the race out in front. Huge lead. It's going to be going in for his jibe just about now. Here we go. Jibe from Tony. Boom. Around. Clean, clean, clean. He's only on a 15. A lot of those other guys are on 18-meter kites. He's a heavy guy, and he's just using that extra speed he can get from a smaller kite just to get ahead of that fleet. Excellent racing, excellent tactics from Tony Vodisek from Slovenia. Mario going in for his jibe. But Mario is quite some distance behind Teo de Ramicourt, who is currently holding second place. Right, Tony has gone for his third and last jibe. He'll be heading through the gate shortly, and will have a nice and easy and relaxed reach to the starting line. We have Tony heading in, cruising in this win. And here comes the winner of this race, Tony Vodisek, cruising in this bullet. Well done, Tony. Now behind him, Frenchman Teo de Ramicourt, also just cruising in second place. No pressure from Mario Calbucci in third place. Having a slight look back to see what's happening. Mario Calbucci in third place. Tony! Tony, come here. All right, let's see if we can get a word with Tony. Just a second. Okay. All right, Tony Vodisek just coming to the tower. Tony here. I can't. Okay. Tony doesn't seem to have time. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at what happened in this race. Look at this start. Large part of the fleet starting on port, but that F1 kite getting hung up, crashing on top of some of the riders. People getting airborne, huge lift into the air, just crashing, taking out other kites. It's always like a game of dominoes. One kite takes out another, and then another kite takes it out, and over again. The survivors of that did an amazing job and managed to finish the race. So, that was an exciting race with a horrible start. Again, Tony Vodisek dominating and winning that easily, followed by the Frenchman, Teo de Ramicourt, European champion, and followed in by local hero, Mario Calbucci. Stay tuned for the next race. Join us soon.